Spann. Big thank you to Brian Spann for bringing those cars out here tonight to lead this field in the Stan Burrows Stampede tribute race. And now that all the cars are fired up, Macca, I can tell you on the quiet that there is a bonus prize for our 8th place finisher tonight, put up by Brian Spann himself. They didn't want the guys to know it.
How cool.
But Brian has put up a special prize for the 8th place finisher in tonight's Stan Burrows Stampede.
All right, we'll let you know who that is at the end of 30 laps, folks. Thank you very much, Brisbane, for coming out and watching it tonight. The diehards, each and every Saturday. We certainly do appreciate you here at Brisbane. And of course, if you're watching it at home on Ash Media, we do trust you've enjoyed your Saturday night with us here, brought to us proudly by Jared Ash and Ash Media. Alan Sollett catching all the pictures on the tower as always. Myself, Steve McCulloch, and Trevor Petts bringing all the action. We get to do it again in a couple of weeks' time. Can't wait for that one. Going to be another brilliant show. The beautiful Stan Burrows machines out front, as Trevor's already alluded to. A massive field, a field of 20 cars. We don't get to see it too often here at Brisbane. The last time we saw 20 was at the 50 lapper, not that long ago. The two Stan Burrows machines come to the infield. We are set to jet here at Brisbane. Time to get on my feet, because I know it's going to get busy and we are about to put elbows up. The class that I love most in the world, the Mighty Midgets here in Brizzy, 30 laps. Brisbane, let's pull the trigger on the Stan Burrows Stampede. Peacock gets the jump. Stewart falls into second spot. Have a look at them, 4 and 5 wide. It is an absolute traffic jam coming out of 2. Everybody gets down the back straight cleanly into the 3-4 turn. Right up near the fence goes Scotty Farmer. Have a look at them all sitting on the bottom side. Charlie Brown switches from the top side to the inside. Farmer tries to go 3 wide. Great pictures from Ash Media at the moment if you're watching at home. Peacock leads this one over Robbie Stewart back to Whittaker. Here comes Michael Kendall, the Toyota-powered cool chassis machine. Farmer still looking for some go forward. Oh, there's one gone to the top side, slowing on the top. It's Brockton.
Yeah, Brockton in the 99.
Problems for the 99 machine. He's waiting for the whole field to go by. The car sounds terrible. Here comes Kendall, railing the top side of the racetrack. Have a look at the fight down the bottom. Everybody trying to get in where they fit in at the moment. Coming back to the front of the field, Peacock leading Stewart over Whittaker and Michael Kendall. Then we go back to the tie bolts machine of Scotty Doyle, Matt Hefford, Scott Farmer, Tom Klaus, Charlie Brown and Barry Gibb. That's your top 10. Look at Brown on the top side of Gibb. Oh, Matt Hefford gets into the back of the 8 machine. They are 4 wide of the tower. Charlie Brown slingshots on the top side. Gains about 3, 4, 5 positions. Peacock leads. Stewart, Whittaker, great battle up front for 2nd, 3rd and 4th at the moment. Kendall starting to get a little bit of momentum. 2nd, 3rd and 4th, catfishing the bottom of the racetrack. Stewart hanging on to 2nd. Battles all the way around the racetrack here at the moment. Trying to bring you all the information. Darren Dillon! Something broken in the front of that car. Very untidy. Oh, Hefford over the top of the 8 machine. Oh, Scotty Doyle. The Doyle machine was upset earlier. It slowed up and everybody backed up.
Yeah, it slowed up again and Hefford had nowhere to go. Climbed over the top of Scott Doyle's machine. And Dillon's out as well.
Darren Dillon pulls the 15 machine to the infield. The car was terrible coming out of 4. Very shortly. Back wheel. Yeah, it's still got air in it, but definitely a problem. Not sure if it's a shocky problem or a rear rim problem. Looks like a buckled rim, Trev, to me.
Yeah, on the right side of the car, mate. It's pretty hard for me to see, but I can't see the shock dangling underneath or anything like that, so...
22 laps to run. We're single file. Let's go. One more. Who's that? That's Darren. Is that Darren Vine? No, it's not. It's Men's. That car just kicked itself sideways. Wow. And came to a very abrupt end on the restart, Trev.
Just hasn't had the pace.
No, Toyota-powered machine just a little bit off it at the moment. Certainly the bar always is measured against Michael Kendall here at Brisbane. But at the moment, young Jaden Peacock doing a great job. He leads the way, single file past the cone as we fly down into 1 and 2. And I mean fly, look at Farmer. On the top side, Kendall gets the job done and now has a look at Whittaker. Scott Farmer doing a beautiful job on the top side of the racetrack. I'll tell you what, the top side is going to come back to haunt Michael Kendall after the last couple of races. If Scotty Farmer ends up slingshotting past him, I can tell you. Peacock doing a beautiful job at the moment. Robbie Stewart for the Moult family team doing a brilliant job in second spot. Again, Farmer trying to make his own racetrack at the top side. Loses ground this time to Kendall. That allows Klaus to get up underneath. At the line, it's Peacock, Stewart, back to Whittaker and Kendall, still Farmer, Klaus and Charlie Brown. That rear end is vibrating terribly on the 11. Can it go the distance for 30 laps?
Yeah, Farmer and Brown have both decided to stop trying to make their own line up the top of the racetrack, and they both come down to the bottom.
Great shots from Alan Sollitt getting the first 4 cars into one frame. As they come out of the 3-4 turn, it's still Peacock leading this one for the drop of the green. Robbie Stewart having the drive of his life in second spot. Whittaker kicks the door open, but Robbie Stewart, too wise for that one, slams it.
Oh, cars on top of one another down there in turn 2.
It's Barry Gill and the Brad Wilson.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like the Bandit, but it was Charlie Brown that actually caused that, I think. He slowed up, and he's pulled a Heltec number 11 in on the infield. But yeah, Charlie slowed up into 1 and 2, and Barry Gibb and Brad Dawson just behind the number 11 had nowhere to go.
As they all slide down underneath the tower, Harris having a great run. Dylan Menz, lights go out. 17 laps, almost halfway home in the 30-lap journey. Single file, one more time past the cone as we squeeze the gas pedal one more time. Peacock doing a great job, and again Farmer wanting to go high and wide, kicking down the concrete. Up in the penthouse goes the 22 machine. Kendall trying to box him in. The 2 Kiwis going at each other, side by side, through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straight. Kendall says, I've had enough. Gets down underneath Rusty Whittaker. Pushes himself forward, moves into the top 3. He's got Robbie Stewart in his sights. All of a sudden, the Toyota-powered machine has come to a stop as he tried to get forceful underneath second place of Rusty Whittaker, and that, Trevor, is the commentator's curse right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Big bounce from that car too. Be lucky if it didn't break a shock there. Tommy Klaus, unfortunately, getting into Michael Kendall as well. It'd be interesting to see if Kendall can refire the 35, but he will go to the back of the train. Young Casey O'Connell sitting there in 5th in that beautiful Warren Walker Racing number 23 machine.
We're just watching the flame on the Singleton machine just flicking over the tyre, heating up the left rear on the number 3. As we are halfway home, 15 laps left in this one, and Peacock picks it up where he left off. And again, Farmer fires the 22 to the top side of the racetrack. Gee whiz, he's never going to die wondering on the top side, is he, on the restarts? Casey O'Connell finds himself in the top 5 in the brand new Warren Walker number 23 machine. Fantastic drive from the young Queensland wingless champion. Peacock from the drop of the green, still leading this one. Stewart still finding himself in second, and it's still Rusty Whittaker in the top 3. Farmer just outside this battle in 4th spot. Then we go back to Casey O'Connell, having the drive of his life. Then we go back to Nathan Mathers. Mitchell Rook is the next one in the queue. Mathers trying to get down underneath O'Connell, can't get it done. Oh, Tommy Klaus pulls the brand new King Chassis TPC machine into the infield. Kendall trying to come back from the back of the bus. A lot of work to do for the Kiwi. Peacock doing it beautifully. The Burrows Stampede. Opens up a handsome gap back to second spot. Robbie Stewart doing a brilliant job. Oh, up and over. Barry Gibbs. And again, the 81 machine of Brad Dawson coming together.
Yeah, Gibbs and Dawson. It's actually, looks like it's ripped a crash bar off the side of the Barry Gibb machine. Oh, big flame there from Dylan. Man, have a look at that thing. That's gone.
Yeah, the tyre is actually, or something has caught fire from the exhaust. It is the tyre. There you go.
Yeah, the tyre's gone kaput.
Yeah, needs to fix that exhaust. Dylan climbs out at 1,000 miles an hour.
We need to reroute that some other way.
Yeah, it's actually broken the tail, the tip off it, I'd say, somewhere along the night. But, geez, all happening all at once, Trev.
Yes, the Nerf bar being picked up on the racetrack there off the Barry Gibb machine.
Yeah, Barry just hopping over to say g'day to Brad. How you going, mate? I love this sport, Trev.
Wow, I got to say, the battle out in front is, forget about first place, but second, third and fourth has been none other than just on since the green, Macca. And at the moment, it's still Robbie Stewart that settles in second spot. Rusty writing down a million numbers.
Absolutely. Great to have the great man in the tower with us tonight, Frankie Wallace. 43 years, finally retired from waving the flags here at Brisbane Speedways. And great to have Frankie just enjoying his night out with the family. Peacock, Stewart, Whittaker, and now Farmer find himself in the top 4. The driver of the night, Casey O'Connell, hard charger in the 23 machine. Inside the top 5, Nathan Mathers, Mitchell Rook, Bernie Clark, Jesse Harris, Brad Dawson. Well, he's got some work to do. Let's go for 5 and bring him home. Peacock, Stewart, Whittaker, Farmer, and O'Connell. O'Connell fires down the bottom, and again, Farmer throws the wheels in the air on the double deuce. Gets down to the bottom side in front of Casey O'Connell. And Peacock ticks off another one. Jaden Peacock, Robbie Stewart, Rusty Whittaker. Great to see Rusty having some success tonight. Sitting there in third spot, Farmer, O'Connell, Mathers, Rook, and Kendall now. The 35 machine. Sitting mid-pack. Laps winding down, 2 to run this time by. Whittaker all over the back end. Have a look at Peacock, he's shot away. Oh, it's a dive bomb from Whittaker. He gets it done. Moves himself to second spot. Peacock's got 200 to go at the Performance Wholesale side. He's on his way home. He's going to win the Burrows Stampede. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jaden Peacock. He gets the win over Whittaker. Robbie Stewart, a great drive home for third. Scott Farmer, Casey O'Connell, Nathan Mathers, Mitchell Rook, Michael Kendall, Bernie Clark, Jesse Harrison, Kel Watmore. Down to you, Trev. I'm on my way.
Oh, what a great drive from that young man, Brisbane. Put your hands together for Jaden Peacock. The Peacock painting Kempy race pipes, 89ers machine in victory lane. And you reckon he's not a happy young man? Oh, put your hands together for him, Brisbane, as he climbs out of the 89 machine. Your winner, Jaden Peacock. As the sprint cars make their way out for round 4 of the East Coast Logistics Series. Robbie Stewart getting the balaclava off young Rusty Whittaker's lid there.
Well, folks, what an absolute brilliant Burrows Stampede. We're going to start with go up there. We're going to start with third. Home in third spot, ladies and gentlemen, a drive like no other. Make some noise for Robbie Stewart. Hey, well done, brother. Great job in the midget on the podium. How good's that?
Mate, this is the first for me, so well done. I just had nothing for him. And there's driving for Shane Molt. He's got some fancy shocks in there, and I didn't touch a thing. I didn't know what I was doing, so I thought, no, I won't touch them. But yeah, big thanks to Shane Molt, Damo, who's not here tonight, Byron, Benny, Harry, the missus, and my father's here tonight too, so that's really good. So
good job, mate. Well done. Congratulations on the podium.
thanks, mate.
Robbie Stewart home for third place. Over to you, Trev.
In second place tonight, put your hands together for the Steel Mart driver in Rusty Whittaker. Congratulations, mate, on your second place tonight. This man just a little too quick, but you had some battles there with Michael Kendall, Scotty Farm, of course, Robbie Stewart.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it was definitely the track to start off pole, but yeah, mate. Like it would have been good to have a crack at the top, but it's just hard to say. But yeah, great race there. Awesome to get this Steel Mart RMC rocket ship on the podium. Thanks to all the crew, Craig Thompson, Glenno Inglis, everyone that makes this car get to the track every week.
Congratulations on your second place tonight, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a big fan of him in a sprint car, you've just watched him pedal the 89er that's done 1 million laps around here before. Great to see him have a win and crack one for the 89er team, ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Peacock. Oh, brother, the Burrows Stampede, come forward here, please, man. How good was that?
Yeah, no, it was good. We sort of struggled in that first heat when it was really slick. I'm not very good in the slick in the sprint car either, but John did a good job on the track to get it back to what it is, and yeah, it was good.
Mate, let's thank everybody involved in this beautiful motor car.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank, well, obviously my whole family, mum and dad. They put a lot in, and I keep tearing up their sprint car, so we sort of switched to this for a little bit, and so big thanks to them. My girlfriend Rhiannon, she puts up with a lot. Big thanks to Maddie for putting this deal together with Dwayne. Means heaps to me. I've worked with Maddie over the years, ever since I come out of juniors to wingless, and it's sort of good to have someone behind you that believes in you, which is pretty good. So just, yeah, thank everyone else that's behind the 89, and obviously, all the crew, Nick, Tyler, Rhiannon, Wendy, Matt's wife, and Casey, and yeah, just everyone. There's probably heaps I'm forgetting, but I didn't think it would be standing here, so yeah.
Job well done, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Jaden Peacock on the podium for the Burrows Stampede.
Sprint cars out on the racetrack firing up for their